to enter a public space.
When we have public hearings, this is actually a space of, it's like an office space. You know what I mean?
So this is not, this whole entire building here is a public, it's a public building.
Right, when we have open public hearings.
Okay.
Until then, we do not have open public hearings.
What laws say that you have the right to cut off my access to a public building? I need to make a report of a capital crime.
Right. So what I'm telling you is they have different areas of City Hall that can help you out if you just let me know what you need to be done.
Okay, I need to report a capital crime to the mayor's administration.
Did you, like, what kind of capital crime did you
It's a crime of child trafficking and child kidnapping.
Okay, did you get in contact with any
I
police
did all the
departments?
steps. I am here
What
to
police did
gain
you-
access to the mayor's
Give me 1 second.
administration.
1 second. So walk down Church Street, take the right. All right. Walk through the tunnel of the H.
So I wanted to tell you.
You'll be right there. Thank you, brother.
Sir, and,
Yes.
and can you state your name for the record again?
Officer Manuel.
Okay, Officer Manuel, are you denying me access
I'm not
to
denying you access. I'm
a
just trying to
public
explain.
building?
I'm just trying to explain.
I would like to move forward because what you're about to tell me right now is all the steps I've taken for 5 years. So I'm not trying to hear any go here, go there. I am here where I am. I am at the mayor's administration and I would like to move forward to see the mayor's administration. That is what I'm here for. I am a company. I am a business. I introduced myself. I didn't deny you my identification or any of that.
understand,
What
but
I
in order
am doing is a First Amendment
please
order. Let me finish.
All right,
Let me
When
finish.
you're done, then I'll talk.
I am presenting myself as a First Amendment order. It's my right to record in public. This is my right that I'm exercising to enter a public space where the mayor is at City Hall to report a crime.
Right, but do you have any previous appointment? Because you can't just walk in and...
Why not? Are you telling me that this
No,
is
I'm
not a
not telling
public
you.
space? Because I have a right to
if you're
enter.
talking over me, I can't
I'm
explain to
I'm
you
not talking
logically.
over you. I'm answering
Yes.
your. I'm
No, you're not. You're
responding
talking
to
over
you.
me, and it's okay.
Okay.
But what I'm trying to
I'm
tell you is that we
responding
don't
to
have
you.
any public events going on right now, so it's technically not open to the public. If we had any public hearings and you wanted to come into a hearing for the city
That's
council,
not
then
how
you
it
would-
works, sir.
that
This is a
how it
public
works.
forum.
That is
This
how
is
it
a
works.
public
No,
forum,
you
and
can't
you
just-
have no right to block me from entering.
Secondly,
Where is it
secondly,
private?
Secondly, we are still in a pandemic, so not anybody
Where
can just
is
walk in.
okay, so the pandemic, that's not federal law. That is not, you can't use the pandemic and executive
but it
orders
is state
as,
law.
okay, so do you have a director here? Because maybe they will understand. You are security. I need to speak with the administration,
Sure.
the mayor's administration. That's
Sure.
what I'm aiming for.
All of his staff is across the street at 253. You could speak to somebody over there and tell them the exact same thing you told me.
Okay, no,
And
I'm
they will
here.
make you an
I'm here
appointment.
at this
They will make
administration where the mayor
appointments for
is.
you. You tell them to get
This
his knees.
is, no, I won't be doing that. I will be
All right.
entering this public
Ma'am,
space.
Ma'am, I'm just trying to tell you the easiest way.
I'm telling you that I'm going to
All right,
enter
if
a
you're
public
telling me-
space. Yes,
All right,
because you
what
have
I'm
no right
telling-
to stop me.
No,
You have
I'm
no
just
right
telling
to
you-
stop me
I'm
from
telling you
entering
the
a
proper
public
way, and
space.
You want to hear your way. I'm sorry, I can't help you with that. I'm telling you the proper
Maybe you're
way.
not the one to help me with that because you don't know the law.
I know. That's probably true.
I don't think you know the law.
All right.
You
well,
don't know that you're being told to tell the public that they can't enter this space when it is a space for the public. This
right,
is a space for the public. And if you don't know the law and you don't know the sections that protect me as a public
So you know what?
to enter
Tell me-
this
tell me.
space.
Educate me. Tell me what the section is.
Okay, so you are going to, I'd have to pull out my information.
Pull it out.
Give me a
Thank you.
second. Give me a second. Because I have it. You don't. I have it. You don't.
I'm sorry, that's not an official book, man. With a seal.
It's
on
not
it?
no, it's my
that.
notes.
It's your notes.
It's my
about it.
notes, actually.
thought
Okay.
you were gonna show me
So
something
is this a
from-
police or public? Is this a public space? Citizens have the right to look around in public spaces and to film. and take pictures in public spaces. Is this not a public building? Is this not a public building? No, and you don't have the right to choose when and where it's going to be public. You have no right. It's public. So public is all day, every day.
When we have public events,
public
then
is
it's open to the public.
Public is all day, every day, sir. And if you are going to take the steps to deprive me of my right to film, to go inside and to film this situation.
What situation?
It's my situation that I have to get into the mayor's.
No, you're still denied access, ma'am.
You're just saying. You're just.
Ma'am, thank you.
Okay. Well,
Ma'am,
what do you? Don't touch me. Don't touch me. No, you cannot do that. You cannot deprive me.
I'm not depriving you,
Don't
ma'am.
push me.
Not
Don't push me. Don't push me. Don't push me. Don't push me. Do not push me and do not touch me. You cannot deny me access to a public space.
Ma'am,
You
I'm gonna get
cannot.
somebody who can help.
Okay,
I'll get
yes,
somebody who
yes,
can help.
please do, because I want to report a capital crime. You have
don't
no
lean on the
right.
gate. We
You
have
have
people
no
who work
right.
here.
Tell me if
Thank
is this a private space? Is this a private space? Is this a private
It's not a
space?
private space.
Tell me,
It's a
because you're
public- it's a
live.
public
You're
space
live right
where we
now.
have public
You're
events.
live,
That's
and I'm
fine.
telling you right now, you're
That's
live.
fine.
Pushing on me and putting
I
your
did not
hands on
push
me.
you.
You touched me.
You
Don't
touched
touch
me.
me. Don't touch
You
me. I
touched
have a
me.
right to go into a public space.
All right.
I have a right to go into a public space. Don't
Ma'am,
touch
let me
me.
go get somebody who
Don't
can
touch
help
me.
you.
You need to. You need to right away and tell them I want to report a capital crime. That's what you need to do. Don't touch me. Don't put your hands on me.
Miss, what someone wants to answer.
I'm filming.
Okay.
Yes. That's none of your business. I'm not talking to you, sir. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. This is a public building. You have no right to refuse the public on entry. You have no right to refuse the public entry. And unless you can give me some information on your private space, I have a right to enter to talk to someone in this administration. Can you believe that they're denying access to the public? This is New York City Hall. This is New York City Hall, and they are denying the public access to speak to the administration there. Where's Mayor Adams? Where's Mayor Adams? Where's the administration? Are they coming? Are they coming, or are you going to try to arrest me? Huh? What's next? Warn me, because you're denying public access. Again, I'm here to report a capital crime, and you cannot stop me. You cannot stop me from reporting a capital crime.
Miss, you gotta get
Okay, is this public? Is this public, ma'am?
You gotta
Is
get
this
back.
public? You can't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. You're live.
Thank you.
Don't
Okay,
touch me.
so
Don't
Miss-
touch me.
Ma'am,
I'm on a public
Yes.
space.
Right.
I'm on a public space. Don't
You-
touch me.
so you
I
gotta
don't.
step out.
You cannot touch me.
Yes, I
You're-
can.
you- unless you're.
I'm escorting you out.
No, no, you're not. Don't
following-
touch me.
Are you not
Don't
following
touch
legal
me.
order, ma'am?
I am on public property. I am on public property. I am on public property, and I want to talk to the mayor.
Miss,
I am on
pushing me out.
public property. Look, the police officers are forcing me out.
Do you have an
They're pushing
appointment
me
or
out.
something?
No, I do not.
Ma'am,
Don't
you were
push
gonna-
me. Don't
Ma'am.
push me. Don't touch me. You don't have any right to touch me on public property.
I do. If
You
you're
do
not listening,
not.
you're not
You do
obeying
not.
direct orders.
You do not have any right to touch me. You do not have any right to touch me on this public property. And all. Yes, I'm on public property. Public property, and they're trying to force me out. This is public property, and they're denying me access. You're being recorded. You're still being filmed.
Miss, you have a right
You're
to
still
film.
being filmed.
You have a right to film.
You're
but we're
still being
asking you to
filmed.
leave
No,
and
you
you're
can.
not
You don't
putting-
have any right
yes,
to
we
push
do.
me.
Yes,
You don't
we
have
do.
it. No, you don't. No,
We're
you
not
don't.
pushing you. We're
Yes. You're putting
escorting
your
you
hands
out.
on me.
We're
You're
escorting
putting
you
your
out.
hands on me, and I have a right to record in public. This is not private. This is not your private property. That's right. Make sure you look good, girl. You're looking cute. Okay. You have no right. You have no right. You have no right to deny me access. You have no right to deny me access. I am here to speak with the governor's administration. You have yes, and you are, sir.
Good afternoon, ma'am. How are you?
How are you doing? Are you Mr. Alvin Bragg?
No,
Are you the
ma'am.
district
No,
attorney?
ma'am.
Okay,
No,
you
ma'am.
look
How are
like
you
him a
today?
little bit. My name is Cerise Holman, and I'm here to report a capital crime to the mayor's administration.
Okay.
And you're being recorded, just so you know.
I don't mind.
Okay. Who are you?
My name is Rob. How are you?
Okay, Rob.
Nice to meet you. Well, you give you all
Yes.
that. Okay.
Okay. So, how's this gonna go? Because I've been spending 5 years being denied access.
Are you on the
Okay.
list to be able to come into City Hall?
I'm sorry?
Are you on the list to be able to come into City Hall?
No, what list is that? Because I don't need a list to film publicly. I don't need to be on a list to come into this property and to film in a public space. And they don't know the law. I'm a First Amendment auditor, and they're telling me that I need some type of maybe access. No, you don't need access for the public. You don't need access to enter a public property.
I don't think they're stopping you from coming from filming.
Oh, yes, they were actually.
No.
Yes. Oh, thank you.
No,
Okay.
you can't come inside, ma'am.
Okay.
You can't
So-
come inside. No.
Ma'am,
You
it's
can't
Why
come
can't-
inside.
building by
Is this
appointment.
not?
by
Is this
appointment only.
not public? So are you telling me? Are you telling me that this whole thing is private? Are you telling me that these grounds here are private? Which part is private? Which part of this is private?
The part was just what I've been trying to tell you.
Tell
If we
me
do
which
not
part.
have
I
any
asked you a
pub-
million times,
Right,
sir.
but you talk over me. So if I tell you one last time, when we have public events and you are here for a public event, the building is open to
And
the
what
public
law gives you the right to arrange?
That's just the way it
What?
works.
No,
over
no,
here.
no.
Now, if you wanna-
You're not going to just make up whatever
I'm not
rules
making it
you
up. I've been
want
working here
to
for
the
I've
public.
been working here long enough to know that
You
I'm not
cannot
making it
do
up. This is
that
what-
because that's against the law and it's against the public. This is a public building. This is public property around here. And you have no right to deny me access. And you don't have to push that gate on me.
But if
What
you're-
he's doing is pushing the gate against me, this one here. And I am being harassed from filming in the public. So here we are at New York City Hall, and they're giving me a bunch of excuses and telling me that I can't enter City Hall. Why? They have a big gate here and will not tell me what part is the public property where I can actually stand. And so I guess this gate here is the thing that's supposed to be stopping me from entering. But I don't agree with that because that's against the law. That's against the law. So, Mr. Rob,
Yes,
will
ma'am.
you move me forward with
I'm sorry, I didn't.
Will you move me forward with a contact with the mayor's administration so that I can make a formal report of capital crime?
I will not move you forward coming through the gate.
Okay, and why is
I
that?
directed her to mayor's staff that works at 250
And
Broadway,
why-
she
and-
refused.
And why is that, sir? Why is that? Because just so you know, again, you're being recorded, and right, and so you do understand that this is public, right? This is public property. The New York City Hall is for the public to utilize. And what is your excuse again?
I don't have an excuse. I'm just not going to allow you to move forward.
And give me the reason
I don't
why.
have to give you the reason. I'm just not.
You
allowed
don't
to.
have you
No,
don't
ma'am.
have to give me a reason why.
I'll let you-
You don't have to give me a reason why you're denying me to film in a public space.
Deny you to film. You can film. You can stay out there.
Okay, okay, so you're denying me access to a public building. And you didn't even give me your last name.
Man, I'm sorry.
You didn't give me your last name as a public servant. I would like to know who I'm speaking with. I would like to know who I'm speaking with, if you don't mind. I would like to know your full name. I would like to know your full name.
I'm Detective Rob Carter.
Oh, so you're the detective
Yes,
of the police precinct, the precinct, what?
I'm the
Detective
New York
of the
City
sergeant.
New York City Police Detective.
Okay.
Yes.
So I'm only talking to the New York. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So maybe you can take my capital crime complaint and grievance. Look, I'm talking about something very serious, and he's just like pretty much walking off as if this is a joke. This happens to do
have to go
with
through
child
channels.
trafficking. That no, he wants you to deal with it. He wants you to figure it out because what is he, the sergeant? Well, let me tell you something. The sergeant doesn't even have a right to deny me access to public space. It does not belong to him. It does not belong to him. This is a public property, and someone needs to deal with me.
It's public when it's open to the public. If you'd like to make a complaint, you can go down to Church Street.
No,
That's where they have the civilian complaint review. board.
I'm
You can
going
make a
to
complaint
still.
against all of us.
I'm
But
going
other than
to
that,
still.
there's no
Okay,
access to that
so
because we have no public events.
right, yeah. But you're open. You're open for anyone to
We're
come
open for business
through
for people
and.
who work here.
Okay, yeah. Those people, they're working, but they're not taking a capital complaint? Okay. That makes
All the
sense.
staff that I'm directing you to, you don't want to go to. You just are determined to go here.
No, I'll
when
take
I'm
that
in-
information too,
I
because
already
once I'm
told
done
you
here,
that.
once I'm done
I
here,
already
I'm
told you that.
definitely, but I'm not done here. I
What
have
do you
work
want-
to
what do you-
do.
what else do you want done
I
here
want
now?
to film the public space over there, not stand at the gate here.
All right.
I have a
Where
right
is your-
to go there.
No, you do not.
Yes,
You have
I
press
do.
ID?
What gives you the right to deny me?
You don't have
What?
press ID.
What?
You don't have
What?
press ID.
No, I don't need press ID. I'm not going to show you press ID.
Then
What
you-
I have
then-
is my company.
then
What
we
I
don't-
have is my company because I have a right to film in public space, whether I have an ID or not. That's what you don't understand.
No, what you
You
don't
don't understand
understand
that
is
I
you-
don't have to have a press
you didn't-
ID
you
in
have
New
to
York,
go-
in the state of New York.
You
You
can
don't-
film-
I don't
you can
have
film
to
in the public
have-
space. Right where
Again,
you are right there.
let me tell you.
Yes.
My First Amendment, this is my First Amendment audit, okay? This is public property. This is definitely public property. Have I committed a crime? Have I committed a crime, sir? Have I committed a crime? No. Have I committed a crime? Because unless I committed some type of crime, then you have no right to stop me from entering a public space. What did I do, ma'am? Did I commit a crime, or did I just ask to simply enter a public space? Because this is going to the higher ups, and you guys might just lose your job from depriving me of entering and recording a public space. And I'm going to exercise my right. So you're hugging on that gate like you in love. Like, what's going on? What is going on? What the hell? Like, let go of the gate, sir. Let go of the gate. Let it all go. Gotta do what I gotta do.
I'm sorry.
Okay, I just need to know, is the administration coming out to go? I don't need to talk to any more sergeants or anything who's not going to move me forward, because you here are here to stop the public from moving forward, not to move the public forward. And I need to move forward with the administration. I need to move forward with the mayor's administration to report a capital
We
crime.
got help on the way. Someone from the mayor's staff is coming out here to speak with us.
Well, that is a wonderful thing. That's great news.
You got
That's great news, because you know what? I didn't commit a crime. I'm only exercising my rights. You do get it, right?
Absolutely.
Then you could have your officer here stop being in love with the gate. Yeah. Yes, this is live. This is live. Live and direct at the New York City Hall, aka City Hall. And what is happening here today, brought live to you by Army of Diamonds Media and Entertainment, is that the public is being denied. The public is being denied their right to enter public spaces. Okay? I eased up, and I do not want this to be a situation where I am arrested for exercising my right. That would be a violation, you know. That would be a violation to put your hands on me. I'm a First Amendment auditor, just so you know. Again, I'm a First Amendment auditor, and I am here to exercise my First Amendment right to film a public space in public. And you, as an officer, have no right to deny me access to a public building, a public space, or anything public. That is a violation of my First Amendment right.
It's on that side and it's like 2-3 cars. Right here.
I was like looking at me, like, if it comes up, I'm gonna say I'd say it at
And what you have done, you have put your hands on me, you pushed me, you shoved me, you have done a couple of things that is unconstitutional in order to stop
You
me.
have someone here from somebody from the mayor's office?
You have stopped me from utilizing a public space.
Here to speak with you.
Yes. Okay, thank you, officer.
How can I help?
How are you doing?
I'm
You're
very
being
well.
recorded. I'm going live. My name is Cerise, and
So let me ask you not to record it, so let us just speak for a second.
Okay, no,
Just so
you
I can
cannot
get-
do that. I have a right. Are you
I'm
coming
just-
from
well,
the
no,
mayor's
I'm coming
office?
from the mayor's office, but I'm just asking you not to record me.
Okay,
I'm just trying to get an understanding of how I can help you.
okay, okay. I will try. Right, but you are you are a if you work for the mayor, you are a public servant, and so I have a right to record you as well. You do know that, right?
You want me to give
I'm
you
a
my card?
I'm a First Amendment auditor, and I know for a fact that I have a right to record you. So you have to understand that you are a public servant, so you will be recorded.
So you can record my voice, but you
I have a right. I have a right to record you. I have a right to record you as a public servant. So, again, I'm here to record. I'm here to report, and I'm not trying to be snide or nasty to you.
fine.
I'm just letting you know that I know my rights. As part of the public. So I am here to report a capital crime to you.
A
Okay.
capital crime?
Yes. It's a capital crime.
And what area do you cover? Where do you live at? Do you live here in the city? or in the
Ma'am,
Bronx?
I'll tell you business and I'll ask the questions
No, the
and I'll
reason
tell
why
you
I'm
the
asking you is
information.
I covered the Bronx, so I'm just
Okay.
getting an understanding of where area
Okay.
are you having an issue at, and then how can I serve
Out
you
here
out?
in Manhattan,
Okay,
right
in
here in
Manhattan.
Manhattan.
Okay, all right.
And so now my issue is that I'm being denied access. So I'm not even right now. I'm not even focused on the issue that
Okay.
that I
came here with a
originally came
concern
here for.
Okay.
I'm focused on the fact that I'm being denied access to a public space. So now, what is the problem with that? Why am I being denied as a media company, and they're telling me that I need ID and all sorts of stuff to a public building? That's a public building.
So
I
this
have
is
a
their
right.
protocols, because obviously you know that the mayor's in there, and for the safety, that's the reason why they require all of these, extra. They're doing their due diligence to protect. So I'm not sure what happened before I got here, but I can just ask you now. I'm here to address your concerns. How can I help you?
Okay, so I would like to move forward with reporting a capital crime once
Okay.
again.
And what,
That capital crime is child trafficking and child kidnapping.
do you
and
have
that-
a location of where this is taking place?
Yes, at the family court. At the family court. They are issuing the families in New York City multiple consecutive temporary orders. And I'm talking about the judges when I say they, just to be clear. The judges are issuing fraudulent temporary orders against the parents.
Okay. Now, is this for you, or do you have people that this is happening to?
It's for me, and I am in representation of New York families. I'm a parent advocate,
Okay.
and I am representing New York families. And what I have to say is very egregious.
But you're not going to say their children's names or their family.
No, I will not.
Okay.
No, I
all
will
right.
not.
I
I'm
just wanna make sure
hardly
that
giving
that
you.
doesn't happen.
Yes, I'm hardly giving you my name, ma'am. I don't even want to give you my name at this point because these officers have put their hands on me. They have shoved me, and I have tried to move forward, just like how this woman is free to walk into
works
this.
there.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't. I have more rights to this public building than anybody who works here because I am part of the public. And that's what I am trying to express here, is that they are depriving me of my First Amendment right to access a public space.
Okay. So back to the issue with the families and the children. Obviously,
Yes.
you know that that's something, these are all confidential things that you're speaking about.
Yes.
When we're talking about children and we're talking about their families.
That's right.
So, I gave you my card. What you can do is obviously you can contact me or your family.
I am here with you right now. This is an emergency, and I would like to move forward with making an appointment. If you can agree to that, we can maybe go somewhere. You can take me to your office, and I can sit down and let you know
The names of the
more,
people and
more
the people
in
that-
more detail.
Okay. So, but you are dealing with it for your children, and you as this has happened to you per se. Like this is going on. with you?
Myself and others, that who I represent. Yes.
Okay. So, when are you available? Today?
Right
I'm not
now,
available.
right now, because
I have
it
to
is
make
an
appointment. I
emergency.
actually came down here
Okay, so
just
then
to make
I'm
sure
going
that
to
we
have to
address
move
you.
forward to have access to this building where I have a right to record, because this is where the entire administration is.
Yeah, I'm sure that you're not going to be able to go past this gate today. So let me find out what's going to happen.
So are you telling me that are you
Well, I'm
again
here-
denying me access to a public
So
space
I'm
where
asking you-
I must report a capital crime of child trafficking and child kidnapping?
So I'm
Done
here to
by
assist you with that. And then we said that we could either make an appointment or we can speak, but you just told me that that's not something that you wanted to do.
So-
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, well, no, you can't just make me hold on for 1 second and just walk away. Sorry, my rights are being violated. My rights are being violated. That's right, you're going live. And I am demanding access to this public space. You move forward to report child trafficking, and child kidnapping. done on a state level, done at the state courts and at the local courts where there are fake judges sitting in their seats. Fake judges sitting in their seats, writing orders to kidnap children. Writing orders to kidnap children, and nobody cares. And they want to block you from entering a public space where they must address capital crimes that the judges are committing. They don't want to do that. They want to stand pretty in their little suits. That's what they want to do. They want to stand pretty, protecting these creeps. Protecting these creeps. Protecting these pedophiles in office. Impeach them. Impeach them. Impeach the pedophiles. Impeach the pedophiles. Impeach the pedophiles. That's what they need to do. Impeach the pedophiles. Impeach them. Get them out of office. Impeach those child traffickers. Impeach those child molesters. Impeach the pedophiles. Don't deny the public. Don't deny the public access to your public buildings. Address these situations.
All right, so you have my card. If I can help you at any other time, you can
Okay,
contact
is
me.
that all you're going to do, ma'am?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
But I
Because
gave you my
maybe you
card.
feel like I'm being disrespectful, but you know what? I'm
offered you-
exercising my right to a... No,
I offered you what I can do at this point. I told you that we can set an appointment, we can talk further.
you're...
So-
Ma'am, are you... So you are a member of the mayor's administration. Okay, and you are... Thank you for coming out, first of
Okay.
all. I want to say thank you
You're
for
very
coming out.
welcome.
Because you didn't have to... I don't know who sent you, but I'm trying to move past the community affairs. I really want to speak with someone who has to deal with the children and the families who are being broken apart. The fraudulent family separation
Yes. No, I hear your
matters.
concerns, and that's why I said, for me, I offered what I can do.
But
as
what have
said,
you done, though?
Well, I came down
Oh,
here and spoke with you, and I
to-
offered to make a meeting with you.
Beyond that, you don't think that that's more important?
But some of the things that you're speaking about, as far as like, you didn't share your name. You're speaking about children. These are all
And I
issues
asked
that
you,
are
and I
very
asked you in an
confidential.
urgent. If you can't do it, maybe you should contact someone who can really immediately
But
get
that's-
this done. Because
but-
I'm here today to get something done,
But the
not
things
to
that
just
you're-
talk
but
about
the-
it.
But what you're saying
I want to
me-
write a report. I want to move a. You know what? Maybe you
Who's
can
the
get
judge-
these
who's the judge-
officers.
Who's the judge that you're saying that is trafficking children?
There's three of them.
Okay.
There are three of
Three
them.
judges and
There are
what-
three of them.
and
Yes.
they're down here in the city
That's
court?
right. They're in local court here.
Okay. And do you have cases that you're already
Over
dealing
here.
with them as far as like on doc numbers and stuff like that? So that's what it is. It's very involved. That's why
I asked you. I said, let's go to your office and sit down and talk about this,
when I
and you
told
can't.
that today
So,
I can't put you on my schedule. That's what I said,
so
but if you call me
therefore,
tomorrow-
maybe you can have somebody deal with this, because I'm here today. I want to deal with this today.
I know.
You
I
know,
do
and it's
apologize.
been-
My schedule doesn't allow for today.
Okay.
I have
I'm
to
not trying to
get
be
it.
nasty to
No,
you. I
no,
really
it's
am
fine.
not.
I understand your frustration, and that's the reason why I'm leaving you with my card, and I'm explaining to you that if you contact me, I can actually try to get someone else. Today, I mean, it's 3:00 in the afternoon. It's already.
I've been here for about around 1:30, so I've
okay.
been here
Well,
for a
I just
while.
found out about it myself right now, and I would really have to get even more information because I know that we're saying that these children are being trafficked by the judges.
We
and the
come on.
courts.
Well,
But-
we
but
know
these-
that they are. We know that they are. We know that they are.
So I don't know, right? 'Cause
You
I-
wouldn't know. You don't know. You don't listen to the news. You don't hear. You
I'm
don't
not
hear
familiar
things.
I'm not familiar with those judges, and I'm not familiar with those cases, and I'm not familiar with how they're trafficking children. So I don't know about that.
I'm going to give you, like I said, I'm going to represent who I represent, and I'm going to give you loads of
Okay.
information.
So you have my contact information.
Okay? All right.
I wish the
Well,
best to you.
again, thank you for coming out. Take care. Oh, as a matter of fact, Miss Dow, I'm going to demand to speak to the mayor. Okay?
So you request that, and you'll.
I've sent the mayor so many. 311 correspondence. I want to know what has happened. Where are you located? Because I want to come over to where you are right now.
So all of our buildings are secure, and the way that you get in them is by appointment, and you do have to show ID.
I want to make an appointment right
That's
now.
what I gave you. That's why I gave you my information.
You can write an appointment down right now.
Well, that's the thing. That's what I was trying to explain to you. What is your availability? But you told me you was yelling. You were upset.
I
with me.
told you now. No, I said right now. That's what I told you.
That's
When
that
you
I'm
said
not available
when
right
you
now.
said when is your I said right now. I'm here right now.
I told
And
you
then
that
you
today,
walked
right now
off.
is
You
not
walked
good
off
for
and
me.
got on the
I
phone.
had to call. I called my chief of staff.
Okay, so you got disrespectful with me. You should be apologizing to me. I didn't do anything
No.
disrespectful to you.
I
You
didn't
said
say-
and walked off
I didn't say. I said, excuse me. I got to get on the phone. That's what I just told you. I said that to you
while I was
standing there.
talking. Yeah, okay.
So, okay, and like I was explaining to you, I said to call me and I will make arrangements. Hold on one second. This is my chief of staff again.
Okay, excuse me. Yeah. Right. Again. Again. So, I am demanding to speak with the mayor. I am demanding to make my waves to speak with the mayor's administration. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. This is a capital crime. This is a capital crime being committed against the children of the city. You shut the fuck up, you piece of shit. Fuck you. Fuck you. And your mama too, bitch. Anyway, this is a capital crime. That part will be edited from this film. Yes, it will. Capital crime. You see, people are angry. People are angry because some people care about their children. Some people care about their children, but many don't. You know what I'm saying? Some people care about their children, many don't. That's why they can walk past me and tell me to shut up or be quiet or nobody cares, you know, stuff like that. You can always tell the people that don't give a damn about their children. They show it. They show it. Because the people who do care about their children, they will give me a power fist. They will tell me right on. They will tell me yes. Yes, keep it going. That's what they will do. That's what they will do. And that's why I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop at all. I'm going to move forward, and I'm going to make sure that the mayor hears my cries. I'm going to make sure that I file charges. I am going to exercise my constitutional rights, my First Amendment rights. I'm going to exercise my constitutional rights, my First Amendment rights to access a public building. That's right. You can take pictures. It's your public right. That's right. It's your public right to take pictures. It's the public. They have their office here. They have the windows there darkened. No one can see inside. This is a public space. The public has a right to go here to City Hall and make a complaint. And what they're telling me is, oh, you know, they're using all these COVID excuses. The COVID, the pandemic, while they hide in their offices. That's what they're doing. They're hiding. They're hiding in their offices while they're writing documents that kidnap the children. They're making documentation. They're writing documents. The mayor needs to deal with this now, ma'am. The mayor needs to deal with this situation of unlawful family separation. Unlawful family separation. The mayor needs to deal with this situation of unlawful family. You cannot tell the public that you cannot be filmed. You cannot. It's our right It's our right to film publicly. It's our right to film publicly and to film the public servants that serve this country. We have the right to film. We have the right. You cannot deny us access to the mayor. The mayor is supposed to serve the public. When we have capital crimes to report, we are supposed to be able to come and report them. I have a capital crime to report. I have a capital crime to report against the city, against the family courts. I will get my goal done. I will get my goal done. Do you know that any kind of police recording made by the police becomes public information? Just so you know that, sir. Any pictures or any police recording becomes public information. I want to know what the mayor is going to do about me being denied access to this city hall. The city hall was not just made for the mayor. The mayor just made an announcement. He made a speech today saying that he is a public servant, that he will humble himself and serve the public, which is supposed to be the duty of the police officers, to confine with the public. Thank you so much. You can't touch me.
Yes, I can.
You
Miss,
can't touch me.
I told
You can't
you
touch me. You're
I
being
am.
filmed.
You're gonna get arrested.
Ma'am,
You're gonna get
you
arrested
cannot
because I
touch me.
told
Okay.
you.
What under
gotta-
what's the crime? What
Now
crime
you're
am I committing?
trespassing
No,
because we
I am
gave
not.
you- we gave
No,
you-
I am not trespassing on a public
You're trying to talk
property.
over me.
No, I am not. You
You
cannot
have to
tell me.
exit.
You cannot accuse me.
Yes.
You cannot accuse
More
me
than
of.
one- on the
You
more
cannot
than one
accuse me of
occasion, I told you
trespassing.
yes.
You cannot accuse me of
Miss,
trespassing.
it's not open to the public today.
Okay, so
We're asking
unlawful.
you to-
It's unlawful to be arrested for
Miss?
trespassing when exercising my right to record on public property.
Miss, you have
That's.
to leave.
I am telling you.
You have to
I am
leave.
This is public property.
No,
Who
it's
are
not.
you, sir? Who
No,
are
it's
you?
not.
May
Officer
I know?
Delphos, come on.
Don't touch me.
Come on.
Don't touch me. 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 You're being recorded. I don't know who
I
you
don't
are.
care if you're
I am
being-
recording on public property.
You
You have
cannot
no
enter.
right.
You
You
cannot
have no
enter.
right to touch me. You have no right to touch me. I am recording on public property. That is public property. Sorry. Unless you're telling me what crime I'm committing, you don't have a right. You touch me. What is your name? Don't put your
Officer
hands on me.
Delphos, 16918.
Don't put your hands on me. Don't put your hands on me. You have no right to touch me. And I am recording on public property. You have no right. You have no right. I'm exercising my First Amendment
It's a
right
restricted
as
property.
a person.
It's a
Okay,
restricted property
that is
on
not
which you were
law.
told to
That is
leave.
not law.
Yes, it
That
is.
is not law.
Yes, it
No,
is.
it isn't.
An officer
Show me the
is
law.
in-
No. Show me the law. Show me
It's a
the
fenced-off
law.
property.
No, you
Yes,
put
it
your
is.
hands on me,
Same
and
way
I'm
that
going to
if you're in
sue
a
you.
police
You
precinct-
put your hands on me, and I'm going to sue you. That's all I'm
Good luck.
saying.
Good luck.
Okay, good luck. Good luck. You don't have no right to touch me on a public property unless you need to tell me. You need to tell me, what is your name? What is your name? Now you want to walk off like a coward. What is your name? You put your hands on me. You put your hands on me and you went live. That's what I'm telling you. You're going live. Yeah. And who are you, ma'am? Let me have your card. Let me have your
Sergeant Lee,
information.
4035.
Let me have your information.
Sergeant Lee.
Give me your card.
4035.
I'm supposed to have your card. Give me your card.
I gave it to
Let
you.
me have your card. Do you have a card?
It's Sergeant Lee.
Do you have your card?
4035.
Do you have a card? Okay, you don't have a card. So by law, I'm supposed to receive a card. It's okay. All right. You're not going to stop me from recording on public property.
no. You
I
can
know
record.
that. And you don't
But you can't come
and
in
you
here.
need to tell why? Tell me
This
why.
area is
Why?
restricted.
Why? How? How is it restricted? Tell me how is it restricted? Tell me how is it restricted? Are you denying me my First Amendment right to access a public building?
Have you spoken to somebody earlier?
Ma'am, somebody wrong? Let me ask the questions, okay? Because
No,
you're
no,
denying,
somebody-
you're denying me
somebody-
my right. You're denying me my
Ma'am,
right. So
what
let me
is your
ask
name?
you some
What is your
questions.
name?
No, you don't have to ask me that. I don't have to reveal my name to you.
Okay, 'cause in
I
order
don't
to
have
have
to
a
reveal.
conversation-
No, this is a public, and I am on public property.
Okay.
This is public, and over there is public. It's a public building.
Have
So
you-
you tell
have
me
you
what
spoken
crime
to
did I?
somebody already?
What crime did I?
Have you
what
spoken
cr-
to somebody already? Earlier today?
Yes, I spoke with someone.
So-
I spoke with someone, but it wasn't the right person.
It wasn't
I am
the
here
right
to
person?
speak to the mayor. That's what I'm here to speak. I'm
I
here to
get your
speak
name?
with. I'm here to speak
I
with
know, but
Mayor
can I get your name?
Adams. I am representing a First Amendment audit. That's
Okay.
what I am. And
In
no,
order
I
for-
will. I
In
will.
order for anybody to speak to you, would you happen to have a first name so I could talk to you? I know that camera's in my face.
Yeah. Well, you're
Can
a
I
public
talk to you
servant,
in
and
a-
I have a right to
I
record
understand
you.
that.
Okay,
It's a
so
way to
don't complain
communicate.
about it.
I'm not complaining.
Well,
It's a
you came, you
conversation.
sending your officers to push me up, to push me around. So what's up with that? Would you like to be pushed around? Would you like me to call one of my male friends to push you around on a public property? Would you like that? Huh? Why would you expect for me to appreciate that?
So I'm trying to talk to you, but obviously.
Try your, here we go with the accusations. Go ahead. Go ahead. Obviously what? It's not funny. I'm here to report children
Right now.
trafficking. I'm here to report child trafficking and child kidnapping.
Okay.
And you're standing here
You
laughing
spoke to somebody,
that
correct?
I got pushed
You
around.
spoke
It's
to
not
somebody,
funny.
correct? Have you spoken to somebody already?
I spoke with the wrong person.
Who
I'm
did
here
you
to
speak
speak with the mayor. Here's the card, ma'am. There you go. That's who I spoke with.
Okay. Well, she's actually, any appointment or anything like that, you would have to go through her. Here's your card. You got to hold on. to it.
Whatever you say. I'm not going through anybody. I want to be directly speaking with the mayor.
Well, the
With
mayor-
the
the mayor is
mayor.
the person that set
With
up-
the mayor reporting a capital crime. Reporting a capital crime. I have grievances against judges in the family court. On behalf of parents of New York City. That's what I'm here for. I am here to represent my business as a parent advocate for other families that have been done wrong by this city, by this family court over here. It needs to be reported to the mayor right away, and I'm not having this.
And then
I
you
am
spoke
not
to her,
going to
right?
be pushed around
to her,
just
and
like
then
that.
did you
No, we're not going to use this as an excuse. I want the mayor here. I want somebody
Well, the mayor-
here.
The mayor.
I want to
can't
have
get
access
you
to this
unless
public.
she-
I need access to this public building. You have no right to deny me public access. I'm going to have a huge lawsuit against you.
Okay.
A huge one. Yeah. Because you think you can pull up your little gates, and then tell the public, oh, you can't come in. Because what's the excuse? Because of COVID? What other excuse you got going on? I heard COVID. It's the COVID. It's no. There are no public hearings today. What else? What else? What else? You cannot deny me my First Amendment right to have access to the public building to record there. You cannot. Now, most people won't do this, because they're scared. I'm not scared. I don't have any fear. The way you brutalized me just now, manhandle me? You want to manhandle me? You want to threaten to arrest me? Go ahead. What are you arresting me for? What is the crime? What is the crime? Still didn't tell me what crime. You said, what did you say? Trespassing? That's a lie. I can't trespass on public property. I can't trespass on public property. Nope. There's no trespassing on public property. Are you denying me? Are you denying me access to public property? Ma'am, are you
It's a
denying me
restricted
access?
area right now.
Okay, so how is it restricted? What sign? Where do you have a
It's a
sign?
restricted
Do you
area.
have a sign? Where's the sign? Can you please show me the sign that says it's a restricted area? I'm looking all around. I'm looking all around. Anybody? Is there any kind of sign that says that this is a restricted area, like Sergeant, what's say your name again, ma'am?
Sergeant Lee, 4035.
Sergeant Lee, 4035. Thank you so much. So, Sergeant Lee is reporting to me that it's a restricted area, but I'm looking around. I'm looking and double checking and triple checking, and I don't see anywhere, Sergeant Lee, where it says this is a restricted area. So I believe that to be false. Okay? Now, again, I am demanding access, with all due respect, to this public property. And I'll remind you that I have on record, definitely on record, that I was manhandled and threatened. This brute came out and put his hands on me, tossed me around a little bit. It's all on camera. Getting all up in my face. Pushing me out. I'm glad you guys didn't have the nerve to do that. That's very well appreciated. Let me tell you something. Leave that crap to the demons. Leave that crap to the demons. That's the kind of thing they do. That's why they're so proud of themselves when they do stuff like that. The demons will do what they do, which is violate. But you see, the demons, they think their days are numbered. Their days are numbered with brutalizing the people and kidnapping the children and separating the children from their mothers and all that for their profits, for their capital gains. That's what the demons do. And then they harass women. Then they jump on women and beat women up. You should have saw that demon. That demon's face just now that was all up in the camera. Let me tell you something. That's not the worst of what he can do. Trust me. That's not the worst of what he can do. They're non-stop violators. Non-stop violators. So, you know that you can't initiate an arrest where there's no crime, right? Right, Sergeant Lee? You do understand that, right? That you cannot initiate an arrest where there's no crime. Did I commit a crime? Did I commit a crime, Sergeant Lee?
Excuse me.
I just need to know. Now you don't want to answer me. You don't want to answer. Okay.
Afternoon, miss.
Yes.
How are you?
Yes, I am doing well.
Doing well? All right, glad to hear it. So obviously we're here because individuals here called. Is anything particular going on today that you're here?
Say what?
I said, is there anything in particular going on today that...
Oh, I'm just minding my business and trying to record. I'm trying to get, no, that's where you're wrong.
You can't stand
And
on
may
the
I have
sidewalk?
your name?
You can't stand on the sidewalk?
No, you said stay on the sidewalk all you
I
want,
said you
but
can stand on the sidewalk all you want.
okay, now you're dismissed because I'm not going to speak with you with that tone, okay?
No, I'm saying you're
So,
misunderstanding.
yes, officer. I am here to get access to this public space, okay? You're gonna have EMS come and check me out.
Yeah.
Well, you're live, sir. You're live and you're threatening my mental health and you have no right to do that. You have no right to do that.
they're gonna just check
This is
you
the
out.
public. No, they can't check me out. I'm not giving you permission to check me out. That'll be unlawful detainment, sir.
We're not detaining
I am a media company.
You're free to go wherever
I am a
you want.
media company and I have a right to film publicly.
I've never said.
Okay, so how dare you say that I need to be checked out? You have no right. You have no right.
It came to our attention that you said.
Okay,
some
you have no
things.
right. You have no
All
right.
right, well, EMS
You have no
talk
right.
to you,
I'm
and
not
they
giving
will
you
determine.
permission for that. Do you hear that, guys? Do you hear that?
Okay, well, you're not
Yeah.
detained.
Okay.
You can leave if you like.
Okay. No,
We're not
I'm not
detaining
going
you.
to leave. I'm not going to leave
Okay.
because I have a right to be here
You do.
filming publicly.
You do.
And I have a right to be on public property,
You do.
which is,
Correct.
yes. And what's your name, sir?
Nethaway.
Okay.
NETHAWAY.
I will make sure that
587.
I make sure that I bring you up
Okay.
when it comes to my report.
So because we're
and
not
my
medically
lawsuit
trained and EMS
and my
is, they'll
lawsuit.
just
Yes.
ask.
And your
Yes.
name,
My name is
ma'am?
Vasquez, 15173.
Do you think that he has a right to threaten threaten me medically and mentally? Do you think this guy has a right to the? He just told me that I would be unlawfully detained for a mental health evaluation.
You're not detained at the moment.
Okay, well, not at the moment.
You're not
What am I doing? What have I done? Have I broken any laws for you to threaten that I would have to have a mental health?
Let's start
Whatever.
Let's start off with the threatening. No one's threatening. We're just
Okay,
gonna
so-
have medically trained people come.
No,
talk
you're
to you.
not. No, you're not. You don't have any right. I have my own personal jurisdiction as a sovereign citizen to deny what you're telling me right now.
No, we don't.
To deny it. You have no right to threaten me.
No one's threatening.
You're just insulted that I told you to get out of my face. That's what it is. So now you want to bring up some mental health issue.
Not me.
And I'm going to tell you again to get out of my face because you're not worthy of talking to me.
Okay. They don't
You
have
know?
to. That's fine, you don't have
You don't. You're not worthy.
to. All right, you don't have to.
Yes. I see what you're talking about. I am publicly recording. No one can stop me from entering a public space to record.
Nobody's stopping you from.
Yes,
doing it.
well, you're threatening me. You're threatening me.
I don't think so, man.
Yeah, okay, you don't think so. You're so disrespectful. And this is what I mean by disrespectful assholes that just come up to you, don't know what's going on, but then just start talking shit to you. You know what I'm saying? They just start talking shit, bringing up this crazy stuff. You need the mental health evaluation, sir. What are you doing in a police suit? What are you doing threatening the public? What are you doing in a police suit threatening the public? It's only you that did that. You and this other guy that came out harassing me and putting his hands on me. Tell your secrets all you want. You're being recorded. You're being recorded with it.
I'm aware.
You're being disrespectful. You're threatening me, and and it's not necessary. It's not necessary. Yeah. Look at these creeps. Look at this creep. Let me keep the camera on him for a little while, since he wants to come over here and threaten my mental. I'm minding my business recording publicly. And he comes over here and tells me somebody's coming to check me out. No, get yourself checked out. Respect people's First Amendment rights. Respect people's First Amendment rights. Respect the First Amendment. Respect the First Amendment. Respect the First Amendment. Creep with a badge. That's what it is. Respect the First Amendment. Respect the First Amendment. Respect the First Amendment. I have a First Amendment right to record in public. I have a First Amendment right to record in public. Here goes the gang. Here goes the gang, look. As if somebody's supposed to be scared. Nobody's scared. Nobody's scared. Nobody's scared. And he tells me that I if I want to leave. No, I don't want to leave. I want to get my mission done. That's what I want to do. I want to make sure that I get it done. That I get it done today. And they don't have any right to deny me access. But they have this big black gate. They keep calling all these officers. Calling all the officers, yes. Have I broken any law, sir? Oh, I'm just saying. Where there is no violation of any law, then there's no arrest, right? Okay, so why did this other guy in here come out, did not present any kind of ID in plain clothes, grabbing me over here on the side, grabbing me and manhandling me off the property? This is public property. This is public property. Where is the sign that says I'm not allowed? The sergeant Lee said it was restricted. Where is the sign that says it's restricted? Okay. Okay. Where? And there was no notification. Who's talking with me? Because I'm not talking to a certain person. Was that you who just responded? Okay, you don't need to speak with me. Okay, you're very disrespectful and you don't deserve my conversation. Sorry.
So,
yes.
it's open to the public by appointment. So if you don't have an appointment, you can't access. That's why they keep an officer here, to make sure that whoever doesn't have an appointment.
So these officers weren't as brutal as that other guy, and it's all on film, and it's all live. So I'm just telling you, I was here for hours demanding access so that I can move forward with filing a report for a capital crime. You hearing what I'm saying? My report to you is a capital crime. So with all you guys over here reporting to the scene, who is going to take my report for this capital crime?
What incident occurred?
I am representing, I'm a parent advocate, and I am representing myself, my children, and the children of New York City when I say that has been fraud committed on the New York City families, and our children have been trafficked. Our children have been trafficked. So, with that being said, this guy over here, he's telling me that a car is going to show up and report, and I'm going to have some type of mental. I have documents in my bag. I have documents in my bag today to prove what I'm saying, okay? Because it happened to me and other families. So who's going to take the report? Shouldn't the mayor know about this? Shouldn't the mayor know about this? That's what I'm saying.
However, you can't. However,
However,
you can't just walk in and demand an appointment.
why not? It's a public space. It's a public space. Can you say that on camera? I don't mean to put the camera in your face like that, but I'm saying, are you saying that this is a public space, but I can't enter a public space for what?
Without appointment.
Without an appointment. Okay. Where does it say that at? There's no sign. There's no sign whatsoever. Because
That's why they
officer
keep officers there on each side of the gate.
Officer Bellomo,
Yes.
they have no right to deny me access. They have no right to deny me access. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Okay, then that's a problem because we just passed laws that says that I have a First Amendment right to go into a public space and record. So then where's your sign? You don't even have a public sign here that's telling me what you're telling me.
That's why they keep officers on both sides of the gate so they can.
And that's
get
why
that
they have
information.
First Amendment auditors like me to come out and refute why they're here. That's why they have. Did you hear what I'm saying? I'm a First Amendment auditor, and I'm coming out to refute the officers being here to block the public from access to that public property.
Sorry.
Okay, that's a public building, ma'am. That's a public building, and we're being denied access to a public building. Why can't we report? Who's going to take my report? Who's going to take the report? Hmm? Who's going to take the report? Are you going to arrest me and force me to take a mental health evaluation? Is that what's going on? Is that what's going on? Because that would be a conspiracy to arrest someone who's publicly recording. That would be a conspiracy to arrest someone who's publicly recording. You're having a conspiracy to arrest me while I am publicly recording. When all I asked was for access to a public space. You have no right to deny me public space. And this is live. This is live. Yes.
How's it going today?
Not so good, obviously,
I just
right?
want to hear your side of the story because I spoke with them.
Yeah.
I just want to hear from you what's going on.
Are you the sergeant? Are
Yes,
you
I'm the sergeant, the
like
first
the other
police sergeant.
sergeant? Okay.
Yeah, I'm assigned to patrol in the first precinct.
So I'm here to not really cause all of this. Obviously, it's kind of getting out of control.
Okay.
And I didn't expect that. All I expected was to have access to the public building. Now, you don't have to go through all of what I already heard,
Okay,
which is,
not a problem.
you know, you're not going in, you don't have no right, because I disagree. You know,
Okay,
I
just want to hear your side, that's all.
and I'm here to report a capital crime against my children,
Your personal children?
and I am an advocate, and I'm representing other New York families. So yes, I have a personal situation, and I'm here on behalf of other New York City families.
Okay, and you want to specifically only speak to the mayor?
I want to show information, actually,
Okay.
to the mayor's administration, which I already met Mrs. Dow. She's very patient
Okay.
with me.
Yeah, I think she works right under the mayor, so that's what she explained to me.
She, you know, so understandably, I am totally over it. I'm frustrated.
Okay, I understand
can't complain that she has done anything wrong. I'm
Okay.
just trying to move forward
All
to, like, specifically, like,
I'm sure
get.
she told you the same thing, but what she told me
Mhm.
is you're allowed to speak to the mayor. It's just there's a process, obviously, because you know,
My
obviously he's the
process
mayor.
has been 5 years, sir.
Okay.
And so I'm very anxious.
I understand.
was just served another fraudulent temporary order
Okay.
of protection
All right.
along with other families, because I understand that if it's done to me,
Okay.
it's done to other families. So me personally, I have been served another fraudulent order of protection that put me in jail
Okay.
several times. I don't want to go back to jail, but I have to move forward with
Okay.
bringing attention to this
From my
matter.
understanding,
Yeah.
the way she explained, they asked you for a name. In order to meet with the mayor, he has to know who he's speaking to. It's just part of the process. You have to provide a name, and then you make a scheduled appointment. Once you do those two things, you are allowed to speak to him. So that's what they told me. They have rules they got to follow, just like we have rules we got to follow.
Okay.
So if you're willing to provide them with a name and they could schedule the appointment, you could tell him all of your issues. But
Okay. And may
basically
I
from what
have
they
the
told me-
names and cards of every officer
Well,
that came out today?
Absolutely. If you guys have business cards, she wants business cards. I'll give you mine if you want mine as well.
Yes.
And from what I was told, they said that you have to provide them with your
I will.
name.
And I will.
And then
I'm
they set up an appointment, and then you could speak with the mayor.
okay.
And then what they also said was they saw you go through the gate. You can't do that either. There's gates here for
That's
a reason.
public property. But you know what? I'm going to give it a break
Okay.
because you came out and you're kind of holding this
Yeah.
thing off.
Listen,
That's a
He
good
is
thing.
the mayor, so we have to, that's why these gates are up. It's
I
protected.
understand, but
Everything's
there's a-
done by appointment.
There's a thin line between being a mayor and then depriving the public of their right to
I
go
understand,
into a
but
public
because he's a
building.
high
What's going
position,
on? What's
anyone
going
just
on?
can't walk in, you
So
know what I mean?
so this is not anything new to me. I didn't just jump out of bed this morning and say, "Hey, I'm going to go and go over there and get into the mayor." this has been a process for me for 5 years. My children are unlawfully separated from me, and they are being targeted, and I'm telling you, this needs to be looked at.
My information.
Okay.
How are you?
How you doing?
How are you?
This sergeant came out and spoke with me, and I'm denying I'm refusing your services because I don't need you. But thank you.
Couple questions for us?
No, you have no right. I'm filming in public. I'm filming in public. Okay, and it's my public right under the First Amendment to film in public. So these officers, one of them or some of them or all of them, may have referred me to you, and that's unlawful.
Okay,
Yes,
ma'am.
thank you so much.
Okay, that's all, ma'am.
No,
Yeah, they're just here to make sure
I'll let you know.
You're safe. That's
I'll
all
let you know that I am okay, and thank you so
all I wanted
much.
to know.
Thank you so much for coming out. I appreciate it, but I am well.
You don't need to go to the hospital, nothing else is going on?
No.
They just got to make sure
Okay.
everyone's doing
We're
their
just
job.
here to check on you.
And
okay?
and you know what? I have my medical privacy rights, so I really don't have to speak with you, and it would be against my righs. So, with that being said, thank you so much. Take care.
Thank you guys.
Thank-
And so at this point, these are all the officers' information.
Okay.
And
One second.
that's the
Okay.
last one.
There we go.
Thank
This is
you.
everybody who responded.
Yes.
You have the lady's card who works under the mayor. So just
Okay.
moving forward, if you do want to speak to him, you got to give them your name. Then they set up an appointment, and then
Okay.
you could speak to
Is she still there? And is
Yeah, the ladies in the
officer?
glasses. I can have her come out and speak to you.
Can you please have Sergeant
I'll speak
Lee
with her. I'll
come
speak
out
with her.
too?
Yeah, because that's what
Because
they explained
she was pretty patient
That's
with
fine,
me,
that's
so
fine, no problem. I'll explain
yeah.
that to them. And then that's it. At this point, you just can't move in the gates. It's secured for a reason.
Well,
Mr.
you're
Mayor.
telling me that I still don't have a right, and I'm letting you know right now I disagree with you, but
All
that's
right, all right.
fine.
Listen, I'm just explaining.
I'm not
I've been nice
getting
to you.
on.
No,
Yeah,
no,
I
no.
know. I'm not getting
So
on
I'm
this.
going to speak with them
thing
right
with
now
you.
so they could reiterate to you
Uh-huh.
the process of what you have to do in your concerns,
Yes.
and then they'll follow up with you. That's all.
Yes.
They said you're allowed to be on the sidewalk, you're allowed to film. They're not saying you can't, but you obviously can't go through the gates. That's obviously protected.
So they're
He is the
denying me.
mayor.
So they're denying me my right to access a public space.
He is the mayor of New York City.
Under my First Amendment, I have the right to access that public space, and if I'm not committing a crime, there is no legal grounds for any
understand,
arrest.
But they also have a process. in order to
Okay,
have a meeting.
I just
So I'll
need
have
to
her-
make
I
that
know, I
very
know.
clear.
I'll speak
Okay.
with them. They'll speak with you,
Yes.
and that's it. You can go about your day. Okay.
Okay.
Had a
Yes.
pleasure speaking with you.
Sergeant
Vasquez.
Vasquez.
Yep.
Thank you so much
No
for
problem. I'm gonna
stepping
speak
out.
with them, and then they'll speak with
Yeah.
you, and that's it. We'll
Yeah.
get a result.
Send him
Okay?
right out. I'll
No
be
problem.
right here.
No problem. Thank you.
Okay. How you guys doing today? Y'all feeling good? Come on. Smile. It's gonna be okay. It's going to be okay. Just gotta move forward with this. That's all. Look at what they did. Isn't that something? They called the people on me. La la la, you know. They have to respect people's constitutional rights in this country. And if you don't exercise your right, then they will take them away from you and do whatever they want. That's what they're doing, whatever they want. Hey, I love the mayor. I love the mayor. I love Mayor Adams. He's great to me. I love what he's doing and everything. But you know what? They can't deprive you of your right to your First Amendment. I said that wrong just now. Your First Amendment right. Yes. That's right.
Charlie, can you go to desk?
So you have my card. When you want to make an appointment, you just call me.
So obviously you could see that I had to
a
move.
lot of cards.
Yes, I did. Obviously, you see that I had to move forward with this, and I'm really not trying to cause anybody any strife, but like I said, it's so serious for me and other families
No,
at this point.
that's why I gave you my card. But I tell you that there's a point you have to make an appointment. You know what I mean? It's
Let
not-
me make it.
So you got my card. Give me a call. Just you don't want to get in any trouble. You just got to clear the way. You can only be on the sidewalk. All
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't get your name. Even if your first
Yeah,
name.
you can take it. As a matter of fact, the sergeant came out. He gave me a good talk. Watch yourself. He gave me a good talk, and so I said, let me move ahead with this.
Okay.
So my name is, as if the mayor doesn't know at this time.
Okay.
Well, I'll just say this. The situation has been a 5-year journey for me, okay?
Oh, okay. So
And
it's not
so
just this mayor,
it
it was
was,
the
it was,
previous mayor.
yes,
Okay,
it was
all
the
right.
previous. So I'm not holding Mayor Adams responsible for any of this that has happened, but I'm only expecting for him to recognize it, to acknowledge what has happened, and to try to help me to
Well, that's
stop
why-
these
that's why
orders
I
of
was sent down
protections.
to get your information to try to help you. I believe that this is a very private, confidential question. Conversation.
yes.
Not for cameras, not for public, just for really because what you're saying is serious. You understand?
Yes. It's gone public. It's been public ever since they
But as far as-
kidnapped my children and other children.
Okay.
It's been public. I
Okay.
put it out there, so I'm not worried
But
about
I
it.
didn't know about it, and I'm not
The
sure.
only thing I'm
Mayor
worried
knows about it.
about is my children's privacy. You know what I mean?
That's why I said we
so
don't want
it's
their names
kinda,
and stuff out there.
It's already out there. The courts put it out there. The courts put it out there in documents when they were serving me documents. So my children's names were all over the case, and that's how it initially became public.
But
Is
are they
because the
okay right
courts
now?
did this.
Are the children okay
Not
right now?
necessarily. So I know where I know that who they have been placed with.
Okay. But they're in a safe, and you know that. they're
I'm
safe?
not sure.
You don't
No,
know. Okay.
no, I don't. No, I don't. I have. Let me end this recording.